Hello and a really warm welcome to this week's Masterclass. And today I'm going to share 3 ways to uncomplicate your business and how to get into taking awesome action every single day. So if you have not caught one of these lives before, let me just introduce myself for a few moments. I'm Rachel Smith, the business guru, and I work with awesome women to get them taking action and generating consistent months of income in their business. I am the founder of the 5K Club, and I absolutely love coaching and supporting my clients into action. Morning, Annabelle, fantastic to see you here. So whether you are live or whether you are catching the replay, I would love to create as much engagement from this live as possible. So please ask your questions, share your stories, and even if that is on the replay, I see all of these and I respond to them. So morning, Jen, lovely to see you here as well. So I would love to know from the people who are here live, who feels as though like business nowadays feels really complicated or sounds really complicated when you get to listen to lots of business experts who are telling you that you need this, that and the other in order to be successful. And what I've discovered, this is a while, Jen, and it's lovely to see you here. I'm live on this page every Wednesday. There wasn't a live last Wednesday because I was at a 2-day event, which was phenomenal, and I'm still digesting all that information, and we'll be creating some content soon to share with you all the kind of gems that I heard and how I am planning to use that in my business as well. So that is coming up really soon. But really what I'm very aware of is that it is very, very noisy online. There are lots of experts, lots of people vying for your attention, lots of people wanting you to invest in their product. And it can suddenly, business can suddenly seem very, very complicated because we've been advised that you need a funnel and a sales funnel, and you need to opt in, and you need to be getting into launch, and all sorts of strategies that are kind of thrown at you, and you see the people doing, and rather than motivating you into taking action, it can actually make you feel really, really stuck and very worried about what to do next in your business. And what I wanted to do today in this kind of super short masterclass is really to look at 3 ways that you can uncomplicate your business and get into awesome action, because it's actually the action that you take in your business that will make the biggest difference to where you are now to where you want to be. And it's taking action consistently as you, which is the most important thing as well. So this content is quite high level. I'm not going to get into loads of the detail, but if you have specific questions where you want me to go into more of the detail, really, really happy to do that. So I did actually write some notes about this. Because normally I'm really good at just being able to deliver my content without having to write notes. But like many of you, I am off on the school holidays and my head starts to get rammed with lots of other things that I'm supposed to remember about the children. So 3 ways to uncomplicate your business is, number 1 is to know where you are in your business, to know what it is that you want your business to generate. So for instance, if you are in a situation where you're feeling the pressure for money, if you need money to come into your business, it's about recognizing that this is where you are in your business right now. And the fastest way that you can generate instant cash into your business is to create and start to go out and let people know that you've got amazing one-to-one opportunities for people to come and work with you. If you are sat looking at your business and you're thinking, all right, okay, I need to get into a launch mode right now, but what you're looking to generate in your business is instant cash. A launch takes time, it takes energy. And if it's the first time you've got into an active launch, there's no guarantee that you will actually generate all of the money, the profit, and the clients that you actually want. So I would say that the very first thing is, kind of keep business simple. Understand where you are right now in your business. Perhaps you have a consistent flow of income coming in, and it's about actually increasing that income. And if that's where you are at, brilliant. That might be a great time for you to go out with a launch and really step into that energy. Or it could be that you have you're in the middle of both of those scenarios. Perhaps you've got one-to-one clients, perhaps that's generating you a nice flow of income, but you can definitely see that there's limitations to that particular business model, and you want to start to put out group offers out there. And it might be that this is a great time for you to put out, like, what I'd love to call I think a really simple offer that you are offering to a group of people that you're going to do some group training, coaching, mentoring, accountability, whatever it is that you do. So I would say, in a nutshell, to summarize that first element is, in order to keep your business simple, is to understand exactly where you are in business and what you need to do to take your business to the next level. And if you want to know more about how you can generate this kind of understanding of where you are in your business and what you need to generate in your business right now, whether that's one-to-one, a hell yes offer, or something else, is that I've got a super fast masterclass which is available on my it's available here, it's at the top of the page, but it's also available at the homepage of my website. It's completely free, and it's a 30-minute masterclass in creating a business model. And within that, I also share how you to eradicate feast and famine from your business forever. So that's a free resource. If you want to know more about having a business model that allows you to know at any one point what you're doing in your business and where to focus and what offers you're putting out there, go and do that right now. The second way to uncomplicate your business is, I really hate to say it, but it is planning. Planning is really, really important in business. If you look at any other business, whether that is outside of solopreneurs, if you look at any other business, they have already mapped out all of the launches that they're going to be doing throughout the year. So you can guarantee that all the big companies, let's think like Sainsbury's, Marks and Spencer's, John Lewis, all of those companies, here we are in May, they will have already mapped out, their campaign for Christmas, maybe even their campaign for next Easter. That would have already been mapped out, and that's exactly what we want to be doing in our business. So rather than locking up in our business, getting really distracted with all this noise that's happening online, we want to understand exactly what's happening in our business. And really, this is like a step-by-step process this morning. Number one is to figure out your business model and to understand where you are in business. And the second one is that once you understand what all your products and services are, is to understand when you're next bringing them into, onto the marketplace, so that you can align all of your actions. So you get into this space, your workspace, every day, and you understand what you're doing in your business. Are you getting ready for a launch? Are you launching? Perhaps you're actually just spending some time nurturing your audience. What's that look like? And it's about having a 12-month plan. And I've just created this resource actually for the 5K Club members, is to have a really clear launch and nurture plan where all of the months throughout the year you have something mapped out. Obviously there's variables that happen, you might have to push things back, things happen and change, you might have to adapt that. Of course you can, it's your plan, but it gives you an absolute clear view of then if you take your year into 90-day cycles, you've got month 1, 2 and 3. So month 1 you might be doing some nurturing, some growing of your audience, like showing up, being the expert, engaging with your audience, demonstrating who it is that you are. Month 2 you might be getting ready for a launch, and month 3 perhaps you're launching, and you're putting all your effort and all of your actions into that. And then it's just a cycle, isn't it? It's just rinse and repeat. And that's the third way to uncomplicate your business. It's not about thinking, right, I've launched this month, now I'm going to create a podcast, and the following month I'm going to have a YouTube channel. These are all brilliant things to have in your business. But when you have that overall 12-month view of your business, you can begin to really clearly identify what needs to happen and how you're going to generate the results that you want. And I know that planning might cause some like resistance within you, and I understand that, I get that, but it's often the thing that you resist the most is the thing that you need to absolutely be doing. And if you know, in NLP terms, all we're doing is mirroring what works in other successful businesses. So, you know, if you want to take the example that I gave you, where the big companies have probably very definitely got their Christmas launches already sussed out, is that we want to be mirroring that back in our business. We want that clarity, we want that sense of direction, you want that roadmap, don't you, of knowing exactly what's coming up as you work through the year. And this stops you from launching at the wrong time, perhaps when you're going on holiday or when your clients are on holiday. It stops you from burning out your list if you're constantly going at them with a launch. It gives you an opportunity to actually nurture your audience and really add some value before you do get into a launch mode. And the third thing really is just to absolutely rinse and repeat that. You know, understand what your business model is. If you haven't done that, if you think, oh my God, that sounds really boring, I've got a super quick resource that you can just download for free. Watch that 30-minute masterclass where I explain exactly what I mean by a business model. Map out what your products and services are. If you need some clarity about what your products and services are, pop them in as a question here. I'll be more than happy to help and support you with that. Get into planning, start to become very comfortable with planning and start to have that really clear view of what is happening across the year. So there we are, mirroring those big successful organizations, and then kind of chunk that down into 90 days. So you can see on a 90-day cycle what stage of business that you're at. And the third element is rinse and repeat. And you know, if you are like many of those creative ones are, where you start to see that there are other things that you might want to bring into play into your business, like a podcast or an interview series or a YouTube channel, you know, make sure that you understand how that's going to add some value to your business, how you're going to maximize your results, and actually plan that in. You know, don't just think, right, August is here, I'm going to create a podcast series. Start to look at these things, and you know, and this is how you will maximize your results. And that's what we want, isn't it? We want you working smarter, not harder. We want you to be making business as easy and as enjoyable as possible and getting the most results that you can, so that you get to survive in your business and you get to work with more of your soulmate clients. So does anybody have any questions about this content? So I told you it was going to be kind of high level, but I do go into the detail over in the masterclass, so you can watch that there. I am here for you to ask any questions in the thread. And if you're a member of my free Facebook group, Live Your Abundant Life, I'll be sharing this video over there. And of course, we can really get into the detail of there, which would be more than happy to do that. But yeah, really, really simple. So let me just summarize this. So number one is have clarity about where you are right now in your business and what you want and need to create. Use the business model, it's a good job I can type fast, isn't it? Use a business model masterclass to figure this out. Number two is to plan. I'll come back and amend that 12 months in advance, chunk it down into 90 days. So any questions whilst I'm doing that, let me know. Chunk into 90 days. And the third one is rinse and repeat. Don't get too distracted. We all can get distracted, can't we, with looking at other things and other people. And what you've got to really understand is that those people who look like they're doing everything, they have a massive team behind them. So when it's just you in your business, be really realistic about what you can generate, add some resources if you need to, be supported, and you know, just make it really super easy for you. It doesn't need to be complicated, it doesn't need to be hard. It's just about having clarity about who it is that you are, who it is that you're showing up for, what it is that you've got for those people, and just going out there, connecting with people, having a great time, allowing your personality to come through, creating awesome offers, not being unafraid of going out there and letting people know, letting people know how they can come and work with you. That's what we've got to do in our business. It's what everybody does in their business. Okay, have a really great Wednesday. I'm off for a long walk now with my daughter. Have a really fabulous Wednesday, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye for now.